I've done over 1,000 financial workshops for students and new grads. And when it comes to federal student loans, I always get two questions. Number one, should I pay off the accrued interest on my student loans before it capitalizes? And number two, how do I stop interest from capitalizing? But the truth is, you can't avoid it. You can't stop it from happening. What you should be doing, instead of just blindly throwing money at it, is to have a plan. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. First, I'm going to be talking about what is interest capitalization. Then I'm going to go through what to do if you're paying off your federal student loans or if you're pursuing student loan forgiveness. With that being said, let's jump into it. So first things first, what is interest capitalization? When you have federal student loans and you are in school, in your grace period, in deferment, or forbearance, you're being charged interest every month on the balance. So for example, if you owe $20,000 and you have a 6% interest rate, every day you're being charged interest. Now that interest accrues on your loans, and while it does, the interest is not charged interest. Basically, the way you can say that is interest is not compounding on itself. You're only charged on the balance. So the way you can think about it is that you have basically two accounts in this situation. You have the balance that's being charged interest, and you have this interest piece over here called accrued interest that's not being charged anything. Now, when interest is capitalized and you enter student loan repayment, that interest is now considered balance and is charged interest on top of interest. That process is called interest capitalization. As I mentioned before, you can't stop it. It's going to happen. And instead, you need to have a plan. So let's jump into what that plan should be. Hey guys, real quick, if you're still watching this video, it's because you're getting value from it. We enjoy making these videos, and when you subscribe to the channel, it helps us grow, which allows us to keep making more and more videos. So if you get a chance, please hit the subscribe button. With that being said, let's jump back into the video. And this is where so many borrowers get things wrong and do things inefficiently. They understand what interest capitalization is, and they don't want their balances to get bigger, so they just blindly throw money at all their loans, and it's very costly to do that in the long run. Instead, you should have a plan. And if you're paying off your loans, then you'll be going with one plan, and if you're doing loan forgiveness, you should be doing another plan. Let's first focus on paying off your student loans. You have multiple federal student loans. They're all accruing interest, but not all loans are created equal. Some might be at, say, 7%, some might be at 3%. So when you blindly throw the money across your accrued interest, you're paying off some of the stuff at 3%, but that's not your goal. Your goal is to save as much money as you can. And that means making sure that the 7% balance is as low as possible. And so what you should be doing is focusing all your money on that 7% loan and paying off the accrued interest on that loan, and if possible, reducing that loan before you have to enter repayment. That's going to save you the most money, because if you have a 3% loan that has a little bit of accrued interest on it, let it capitalize. You're still better off getting that 7% loan as low as possible. Long story short, don't blindly throw your money across all your loans if you're paying them off. Still target the higher interest rate loan, because that's going to save you the most money in the long run. Now, if you're pursuing loan forgiveness, well, why pay anything more than what you have to? If it capitalizes, it doesn't really matter, because you're going to get your loans forgiven. And yes, some of you might be saying, well, if what I owe is more, I'm going to be paying more in taxes when my loans are forgiven. That's right, but it's a very minimal amount, and I'd rather keep my dollar now and pay 30 cents in taxes in the future. You just make more money that way. And by the way, if you're pursuing public service loan forgiveness, it makes absolutely no sense to try to pay off any of the interest before it capitalizes. That is a complete waste of money. So first things first, when you try to figure out what to do with your payments and interest capitalization, you need to figure out if you're paying off your loans or going for loan forgiveness, because that's going to tell you what you should be doing that's the most efficient thing possible. And lastly, don't panic. Like we always say, you should be building a plan that is simple to follow and easy to understand. To figure out how to do that, what you should be doing next is